Anyways, hope that you enjoyed my little zombie impression. And so, as I said in the intro, I will be playing blue and black zombies. And you are going to play white and black vampires?
Oh. White and black vampires.
Vampires. Vampires, fun. Zombies, don't have blood, so hopefully you won't be able to have another feast on my zombie deck.
Maybe that's why they became zombies, because they sucked their blood.
I don't think so. Anyways, so I will be playing blue and black zombies, and you will be playing white and black vampires, and hopefully the zombie deck can go wide and kill the vampires before the zombies die again. So, let's get straight into the gameplays, and yeah. Hope you enjoy zombies versus vampires. Let's get into the gameplay. Alright, I won the roll, so I will be going first. I will start off with the swamp. Tap said swamp, play a champion of the perished. Whenever another zombie enters, I put a 1/1 counter on it, and I pass. For now, it is just a 1/1.
I'll play a swamp and pass.
Alright, I will draw, untap, play an island, tap 2, play a Jadar, attack you for 1, you take 1. And at the end of turn, I get a 2/2 black zombie with Decayed. This doesn't have Decayed, just pretend it does. And then I put a counter on the champion, and I will pass.
Draw. Play a plains.
Infernal Grasp.
Tap 2, get rid of that thing right now.
Yeah.
Lose 2.
Yeah, that's fair. Champion of the Perished is really good. Alright, and is that it?
Yep.
Alright, I will draw, untap, play a Dismal Backwater, comes into play tapped, and I will attack you for 3.
Okay, down to 14 pretty quick.
And then the zombie with Decayed will get sacrificed at the end of combat, but at the end of turn, Jadar will just make a new one.
Okay.
If I don't have a zombie with Decayed, at the end of every turn I make a zombie with Decayed. But the one bad thing about these guys is that they can't block. And I'll pass.
Untap. Draw. So every turn you're getting a zombie?
If I attack with this zombie every turn, yeah.
Then you get another one?
Yep, at the end of turn. Jadar is a zombie creating machine.
I'll tap 2. Infernal Grasp.
Tap 2.
What?
You only have 1 swamp.
Well, I only need 1 swamp.
I know, but you tap 2 planes.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Alright, so Jadar dies, you go down to 12. And,
Pass.
Is that it? Okay. Draw. I'll play an Otawara, Soaring City. All you need to know is that it taps for a blue. And I'll tap 4 to play a Necroduality. Enchantment, whenever a non-token zombie enters the battlefield under my control, I can create a token that's a copy of that creature. And then, I'll pass the turn. Might as well not attack with my 2/2 zombie that'll die. The second I am done attacking with it.
What Vile Purveyor?
Fun times.
Flying Trample. When an opponent casts a spell, that player creates a blood token. Whenever attacks, get a 1/0 for each blood token any player controls.
Alright, I will untap and draw. And I will tap. Well, wait. I'll pass. I'll pass the turn.
Okay. Don't like that. I'll draw.
You hit your land drop for turn. You're lucky.
Alright. I'll tap 4 and put down Edgar.
And in response, that is not happening. I'll tap 4, playing Overcharged Amalgam, and I will sacrifice my zombie token that's doing me nothing to the exploit to counter the Edgar.
Okay. You'll counter it back to my hand or just dies?
No, it just goes into the graveyard.
Okay.
And then...
And that's a 3/3 flyer.
And then Necroduality is going to say, I make a copy of this thing. So now I have 2 3/3s with flying. And then... Nope, this will just stay in the graveyard. When it dies, you return it to the battlefield flipped, but since it never entered, it didn't die.
Okay.
You want to attack me with the... Oh, and I have a... Now I have a blood token, so actually that thing will be attacking me for 6.
Yeah, but you have 2.
I have 2 3/3s with flying. Yeah, there is that too.
Well, I'm fine with you having to kill both of those if that's what
I
you want to
am
do.
not going to do that. I will go to 14.
Okay.
And I will untap and draw for turn. This will be fun. I will tap a black mana to play a Champion of the Perished, which gets copied thanks to Necroduality. Okay, this is gonna get confusing. Okay, so I will get out a black dice to represent the copy because one of them is gonna get a +1/+1 counter. And then I will tap 2. This is, like I said, gonna get crazy. And I'll play a Graph Reaver. When it enters, I'm not going to exploit it, but when the copy enters, thanks to Necroduality, I will sacrifice one of the copies. Well, I'll sacrifice the Graph Reaver. So basically I have 1 Graph Reaver instead of 2 to destroy your Blood Tithe Harvester.
Okay.
Dang it, my throat is dry. Then I will attack you for 6.
Okay.
And oh, by the way, that's 2 more zombies entering. So, now I have a 3/3 and a 4/4 to attack with next turn.
And I have nothing on the board, so game's over here in a second. Like 6 turns in. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah. Necroduality's nuts.
I'll tap all 5.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you get 2 blood tokens or just 1? When that enters, you get
1.
Okay, just the 1. Okay, so you have a 4/4 and an artifact and a blood. Okay, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, I will untap, draw for turn, and at the beginning of my upkeep, I will lose a life. Do the Graph Reaver, and I'll tap for Rona's Vortex kicked. That goes to the bottom, and I'll swing out.
This dies?
It goes to the bottom, but just put it in the graveyard. And good game.
Good. Not really, but yeah, that was kind of stupid.
That's the zombie deck. All right, on to round 2. All right, you will go first since you lost the last game, so let's get into it.
Okay, I'll play.
Evolving
No,
Wild.
I won't. Play Plains.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
I will draw. Dismal Backwater enters tapped to gain a life, and I'll pass.
I'll draw. Now I'll play Evolving Wilds.
All right, crack it, get a swamp, I assume.
Yeah.
All right, and is that
pass.
it?
Yeah.
All right, I draw, I untap. I'll play Secluded Courtyard named Zombie, and I will tap for a black to get a Champion of the Perished and pass.
Okay, the draw.
Yep.
I will play Shattered Sanctum.
Yep.
I will tap 2, play an Infernal Grasp.
Kill a champion. Yep, that's fair. That is completely fair.
Okay, and I will pass.
Alright, I will untap and draw for turn. I'll play tap Dismal Backwater, gain another life, and I will say go.
No, I don't think I need a creature out to do this. Can I play?
Yeah, you can get the wedding announcement, get a counter. Well, here. We'll use that for a counter, and then you just get a 1/1 at the end of turn.
Okay, I pass.
Alright, I will untap and draw. And holy cow. I'll tap 3 to play a Felsteiner and just sack it to itself to lose 2 life and draw 2 cards. And then I will go to the end of my turn and I have to discard a card, and I will discard a... I will discard a Felsteiner and I will pass.
Okay. Draw. I'll tap 3, play another wedding announcement.
Okay. And you're gonna attack me with your 1/1. And get counter on each of these and get...
Now I have 2 1/1s.
Yeah, so just... You're up to 3, because they each make 1 at the end of the turn. You have to attack with 2 or more creatures in order to draw a card and
Right.
not get a 1/1.
And you took 1?
Yeah, I had to take the 1, yeah.
Okay, I pass.
Alright, and I will untap and draw for turn. And I will tap... I'll tap 3 mana to play a Headless Rider. 3/1 whenever it or another non-token zombie I control dies, I make a 2/2 zombie. And I will pass. Oh boy, you're about to get an army of humans. I mean, you already have an army of humans, but still.
Alright, untap, tap. I will tap 3, playing Dracula, Lord of Blood.
And
2
get
flyer.
that. You get a blood from the blood fountain. And you're going to attack me with 3 1/1s.
Yeah, and then I get... This
Well,
goes to...
1, 2, 3. I'll take the 3 damage, and at the end of your turn, you get another counter on each of these, and
This
that wedding
transforms.
announcement will flip into... Oh boy. Wedding... I can't remember what it's called, the backside. Wedding Festivity. Creatures you control get +1/+1, so next turn you're going to have a 3/2 and 3 1/1s to attack with. And did you draw your 2 cards at the end of turn from each of these with you attacking with 2 creatures?
Oh, no.
Untap and draw for turn, and gosh, dang it. And I will tap 2 to play a Graph Reaver, sack it to itself, and get a 2/2 zombie from the Headless Rider to kill your Dracula, and you will get a blood from the Dracula dying.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it. I pass.
So what do you have out there? Just these 2
A
cards?
3/1 and a 2/2.
Okay.
And yeah, you go.
Okay, I'll draw. I'll play a Swamp.
Man, if only Meat Hook were legal and standard. God, that'd be so nice.
And I'll put Bound Blood Vial Purveyor.
Alright.
And then
Attack with your 3 2/2s thanks to Wedding Festivity.
yeah.
I will block 2 of them, and I will lose 2, and you'll go down to 1.
And then I will.
And I'll get a 2/2 from the Headless Rider dying.
And then I get a.
You get to draw a card at the end of your turn, and that one will flip. Here, I'll flip it for you while you draw. And now you have a 7/8 Blood Vial Purveyor and a 3/3 human. And let's just say that that's your 3/3 human. And I'll untap and draw. I'll play a Shipwreck Marsh. And then I will tap to 4 mana to play a Jadar, Ghoulcaller, Nephalia, get a blood token, and an Infernal Grasp to kill your Blood Vial Purveyor, and I lose 2 life. I've been keeping up the removal just for that. And at the end of turn, I'll make a 2/2 zombie with Decayed, and I pass. How much mana do you have?
5.
5. Gonna play a big creature, big scary creature.
Yes, I'll tap 5 and play Junji.
Oh, and that's a 7/7 with menace and flying.
And if you kill it, I can either you discard 2 cards and lose 2 life, but that's not what I'll do. You do, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm gonna do. If you kill it, I get to bring this right onto the battlefield.
Okay.
And I lose 2 life.
Oh no. Okay. I'll untap and draw then. Because I assume you're not going to attack with your 3/3. Because of my blockers.
I didn't think your zombies could block.
Well, this one can't block, but this one can.
And it had decay.
This one has Decayed. The ones that Headless Rider made didn't have Decayed. It's a little confusing.
Well,
but I can double block both of these to kill your 3/3.
And it would kill both of them. I will swing.
Yeah, I'm gonna double block.
Okay, fine.
And then I'll untap and draw for turn. And then I will tap. I'll tap 2 mana to play a Graph Reaver to destroy your Junji, sacking the 2/2 zombie.
Okay.
And
why does it destroy it?
Because I sacked the zombie, and therefore, since I exploited it, that gets destroyed. So you're gonna lose 2 life and get back your Blood Vial Purveyor.
But it says target Planeswalker.
Target creature or Planeswalker.
When it exploits a creature, destroy target Planeswalker.
Well, guess what's getting taken out of the deck, everyone? Okay, let's go back. I'll tap 2 to play an Infernal Grasp to kill your Junji instead, and I lose 2 life. And your Junji goes away, and you will lose 2 and get back your stupid Blood Vial Purveyor. And I'll pass.
Okay.
Here you go.
So this is ready to go.
Yeah. Can attack, do it all. You can do it all.
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What kind of threat are you gonna play this time?
So I'm gonna tap 5. And I'm gonna put down another Junji.
Okay.
And I will swing for 7.
And I will tap 2. Those are not,
that's not- yeah.
those
Never
are
mind.
not creatures.
Okay. Just,
Infernal Grasp, kill your blood vial purveyor.
what do you have, 10 of those?
I have 4.
Well, I know, but how do you have them all? You've played 3 of them.
No, I've only played 2.
But still.
I kept my hand because I had 3 Infernal Crests. But now, oh wait, no, I lost my life. I'm down to 8. And I assume that's going to be it for you, so I'll untap and draw. And I will play a Swamp, and I really wish Graph Reaver said destroy target creature or Planeswalker. So, that card's getting taken out of the deck for something else. And I know exactly what to replace it with. But until then, I'm gonna pass.
Okay, I'll tap. Oh, I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to play, where'd it go? Another Blood Fountain. And basically Edgar, Dracula the Voyager.
And I will tap for Overcharged Amalgam, sack it to itself to counter that.
Okay, so it just goes into the
It just
graveyard.
goes into the graveyard.
Okay.
And then
And I will swing for 7.
I go to 1. And then I'll untap and draw for turn. And how much mana do I have? No.
Oh, I didn't get a...
Here's your blood. Oh, man, I wish I had 1 more mana. Because then I could do everything I wanted. But, I'll tap a black. I'll play Champion of the Perished. And then I'll tap 3 mana. I'm going out on my own terms. I'll play Fellstinger, sack it to itself. I draw 2 cards and lose 2 life.
Okay.
Good game.
Good game. Look what I had in my hand that I never had to use because you didn't put anything out there. So I was holding those, and I had that. I had 3 removals. We talked about this at the end of the last game. I didn't get any removals, and I finally drew something, and you didn't draw as well, but finally it showed what the vampire deck is capable of. It's not as good as that deck, but it does have some punch.
Yeah. With that, we are currently 1-1. Let's go to the final game. Since I lost that last game, I will be going first, and this will be the tiebreaker round. And let's get into it. Dismal Backwater enters tap, gain a life, pass.
Okay. Draw. Shattered Sanctum, enters tap, pass.
Alright, I will draw. I'll play Secluded Courtyard named Zombie, tap 2 to play Jadar, tapping Dismal Backwater for a black so I can play the Jadar. At the end of turn, I'll make a 2/2 zombie with Decayed and pass.
Okay. I'll untap, I will draw. I will play a Plains. I will tap 2.
And you will play.
Sadistic Pilgrim.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Alright, I will draw. I will play Dismal Backwater, enters tapped, I gain a life, and I'll attack you with the zombie with Decayed for 2.
Okay, I'll take 2.
And then get sacked at the end of combat, and I'll make a new one at the end of turn, but it can't lock the Alasil Core, so you can attack with it next turn if you want.
Okay.
And I pass.
Draw. And tap. Play land. And
3
I'll tap
mana.
3 to play Aaron the Nalia's Ruin.
Yay. I love that card.
Menace.
So good.
Sacrifice another creature and put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control.
And you gain a life when it enters, thanks to the Pilgrim.
And I will,
Swing for 2.
yeah.
I'll take 2, because I can't block with my zombie. And I will untap and draw for turn. I will play an island. I'll tap 4 mana to play a Necroduality and pass.
Okay. We'll draw. I will tap 3 and tap, and I will play Welcoming Vampire.
Oh.
Whenever another creature power 2 or less enters the battlefield, draw a card.
Okay. And you're going to attack me for 5, I assume.
Yep.
And I take 5 and go to 15. And then I will untap and draw for turn. And I will play Dismal Backwater, enters tapped, I gain a life. And I will tap 4 mana to play a Champion of the Perished. 1 copy comes in, and the other one will come in. I'll just use the same dice as I did before.
So you have 2?
I have 2,
Why?
thanks to Necroduality.
What is Necroduality?
Enchantment, whenever a non-token zombie enters under my control, I make a copy of it.
When did you just put that down?
Last turn. And I will play a Headless Rider, make 2 copies of it, and then let's just do
Is that
this.
considered a permanent?
Yes, it is a permanent. And then 2 counters go on this one, and then 2 counters go on this one. And then I will attack you with this zombie for 2. The zombie with Decay.
Okay.
And then sack it at the end of combat. 1 will re-enter, and then this gets a counter, and that gets a counter. I have a 5/5 and a 4/4, and 2 3/1s that when they die make 2 black zombie creature token.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
Okay, I will draw.
The damage has been done with Necroduality. I don't care if you kill it now. Well, I do care if you kill it now, because it's the best card in the deck, but still. It did its big, scary combo crap. You still got a 2/3 of flying that you can attack with. And the 2/2 Death Touch.
Well,
Wow.
not really. I'll tap 2.
Should could have sacked it to something.
Well, yeah, I gotta get rid of that.
Yeah, that is fair.
I gotta get rid of that, so I gotta sacrifice this and play Rite of Oblivion.
Alright. Necroduality goes away forever, and I lose a life when that leaves. And
then,
I have a 5/5 that whenever a zombie enters, I get a counter, and a 4/4 that whenever a zombie enters, I get a counter.
Okay.
Well, it gets a counter, I should say.
And then I'll swing for 2 in the air. No, I can do. How many creatures do you have?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So what's your damage right now?
9, 10, 11, 12, 18.
What? So I gotta keep these 2 back.
Yeah.
All right. Pass.
And I will untap and draw for turn. And I will tap, well, yeah. I'll tap a blue to play Rona's Vortex, bounce your Aaron back to your hand. And then I will swing with my 2 Headless Riders, my zombie with Decayed, my 4/4, and my Champion of the Perished.
What is it?
This is a 5/5, this is a 4/4, 2/2,
I'll block
and
the
2
5/5.
That is fair. So 4, 6, and then 12 damage.
Okay, going to 6.
And I'll pass. And this gets sacked, and then another one comes in at the end of turn. And those get more counters. And I'll pass. This should be at 5.
4.
That should be, yeah.
I'll tap 2. Play Spirited Companion.
Okay.
Draw a card. And now I get a land. And then I'll pay 2 more. Play that on that.
And I will tap 4 to play Overcharged Amalgam, sacking one of the Headless Riders, and then when that dies, I get a zombie, and then I'll counter the Infernal Grasp.
Okay, good game.
Good game.
That was ridiculous.
Well, zombie deck
I had some good cards.
goes wide.
Well, I had some good cards, but I couldn't get going.
All right, let's head to the outro.
Okay.
All right. Zombies won. Zombies win.
Vampires still rule.
Based off of that game, I don't think so. I think zombies are better. They're better.
You know what? Hold on. I gotta take my teeth out so I can talk. Vampire deck's good. You've heard this in plenty of gameplays, so you can just roll your eyes and shake your head, say, all right, guy, you know, whatever. You always say you didn't draw. But I didn't draw my best cards. I didn't get the mana when I needed them. I think the Vampire deck is a pretty good deck. That's a great deck. Zombie deck's a great deck. Vampire deck is better than maybe it looked at times. I just didn't get the right combos when I needed them, but I really like it. And I am definitely grabbing some of those cards and going to make a really, really good modified 3-color vampire deck.
Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna suck.
But lots of fun. Happy Halloween. This has been incredible.
Yeah, this has been awesome.
Hope you love our set. And
the freaky skull. And then that thing, which if you can't tell, it's a skeleton gravestone. Probably couldn't. But,
and the hands are coming out from the table. It's like magic.
As I said in the video when, Rye Guy pointed out that I wasn't playing Graph Reaver right, I will definitely be replacing that card. And I'm going to make a couple modifications to the deck to make it better. And who knows, you may see those modifications come into play in our gameplay video soon. But anyways, we're not going to get into depth about that too much. But zombie deck is going to get some modifications, as I said, and I will put the final deck list for it in the description. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm your host, Teen Wolf, and we are joined by Rad Guy once again for this fantastic, super fun gameplay.
But today I'm a vampire guy.
Hope that you enjoyed, and like I always say, if you enjoy this, please consider subscribing. It really helps out a lot. And I'm just going to be serious with you guys. It boosts my self-esteem. Please boost my self-esteem, please. And it's really awesome.
Put together some monster decks for Halloween weekend. Play with your friends and really fun decks. We've had a really good time doing this, building it, filming it, putting the set together. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Teen Wolf.
I gotta put my teeth back in.
Here's Rye Guy. See you next time.